What's up, turds? It's Sean Creo with Team Dudestin here, bringing to you another video. This time around, it's going to be a gameplay video of the new deck that just came out in release 2.5. That's going to be Virus IMPERIALDRAMON. Virus Imperial is probably one of the most explosive decks that I have ever played, period. The deck is so crazy that you are pretty much just applying early chip damage and utilizing your trash in such an efficient way that it almost feels really unfair. Just because any deck that can utilize your trash in an efficient way, just it's kind of crazy because it's always going to be consistent in a sense because the pieces you need are always going to be in trash, right? So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and stop talking and just play the video. This is going to be pretty much one of the first times I ever played Imperial, so don't mind me if I'm making mistakes, but Royal Knights is going to be on the left and I'm going to be on the right. Royal Knight starts by going to Magna, which is pretty good turn one. That's one of the best turn ones you can have. I respond by going into Wormmon and then playing Battle NPC. Now I'm going to pause the video real quick. Battle NPC, it's a memory setter. Also on play, you get to tuck a rookie underneath, and then draw one from your deck. And then start of main, if you have no Digimon, you can delete the Tamer to play one of the sources, which would be that rookie that you took, onto the battle area. So basically, it's like a Davis Ken. It's like a kind of like a pseudo Davis Ken, but it's also a memory setter. So it's really nice. Kind of playing around with the ratios since this is my first time playing it, seeing what I like and what I don't like. And I like Battle NPC. But anyways, Royal Knight's gonna start by, of course, applying another stack onto the King Drizzle in the back, and then he plays Cool Boy, setting me to 2. Excuse me. Now I should go to 3 here because don't forget, Battle NPC is actually a memory setter, but again, it's my first time playing the deck really. So I bring the Wormmon out and I'm swinging, just applying some early chip damage, and then I play the Wormmon for 3, searching top 3, and then you get to add like a free or IMPERIALDRAMON, and then you have to trash one card among them to one card among them. You have to put one card among them to the trash, and then bottom deck the other one. So we're fixing the memory here. I'm actually at 0. Which lets me play an extra Purple Man Boost. Purple Man Boost searches top 4 and adding a Digimon. So it's going to be either the Dino B, the Fighter mode, or the Dragon mode. So really, whichever piece I'm missing. Looks like I'm missing the Dragon mode. And then the rest get bot decked. I do actually make a slight mistake here. Don't mind me. I already reviewed the footage later. I trashed the Dino B thinking that I did it off the Wormmon. I don't know. It was late at night, guys, so we were playing pretty late. But I looked in the video footage later. That doesn't actually matter if I've never interacted with that Dino B, so it doesn't actually change the rest of the match. So I felt okay uploading this one. But do note, Purple Memory Boost does not trash any cards. Let's see. So looks like the Royal Knight player is trying to debate on what to do here. I do have that memory setter, so it doesn't really matter if he sets me to 3 or less or chokes me. He is going to play the Royal Knight Purge. Just going to let him tuck one of the Digimon underneath, and then he is going to play reduced cost into the Jesmon. It's going to play the token. That's like a blocker decoy, I believe, and then he's going to be able to delete my Wormmon, and then he's also going to be able to draw a card with Cool Boy. So pretty good there. Yeah, that Jesmon is definitely a new addition to the Royal Knights. It's really good, really good because just because it adds an extra blocker, and you get the deletion effect as well. So I'm going to push out. I am going to, I am going to play the Wormmon from the NPC. So here's an example of it coming in clutch because I was able to trash that Pyodramon from my hand to draw 2, which potentially could have given me one of these other pieces that I was missing. So I play analog, searching top 3. I get to add one of them, and obviously I have to trash the other one. So I'm going to add the Vmon, it looks like. The rest get trashed. And then I just end up playing another purple mem boost. Searching top 4, adding the, what was it? Was it the fighter that I added, it looks like? Yeah, I think it was a fighter that I added. So now he knows that I have the dragon mode and the fighter. And it's really crazy because the Wormmon in the back is the best Wormmon ever. And I have purple man boost to facilitate my turn. So he is going to go into a medieval gallant, which suspends his suspending my guy. And medieval gallant is quite the deterrent for these types of decks. Like being a blue-green Imperial player myself, I know medieval gallant is really hard to play around. But you're going to see here it does not have as much of a problem. Virus Imperial does not have as much of a problem with medieval gallant. So I am going to, so a lot was happening in there. Basically, I used Wormmon to digivolve into Shadramon for 1. Shadramon plays out this Wormmon, and then Wormmon digivolves into XV for 1. So that's how I'm at this board state. The on play, you get to digivolve from trash for reduced cost for 1. You're going to see that this Wormmon is the most broken Wormmon in the deck, just because you get to have reduced digivolution cost and digivolve from trash. So the Wormmon paired with the Shadramon is just so strong. That's like pretty much going to be your bread and butter combo. But he is going to actually activate the medieval to pop my Shadramon, which is the correct call here. Just because he needs to answer one of these, or else I'm just going to DNA, right? So really, like, the best thing he can do is like hope that I don't have the other DNA. But I do have purple mem boost to work with, so I do pop it and go to 4, and then I now medieval gallant is useless, so I can actually play the Vmon and not be afraid of it getting popped. I guess the only thing that I really have to watch out for is Crimson mode, right? But Vmon is going to trash, what was it, the Shadramon to draw 2. So you can just see the amount of like draw power in this deck is so crazy. The searching potential utilizing the Shadramon with the rookies is nuts. So I do digivolve into the Shadramon for 3. Now the unfortunate thing is that Shadramon does digivolve into Wormmon for 3. And then as you can see, I'm still searching even more here. So Shadramon, another draw. Shadramon gets to play Vmon. Vmon searches top 3. 1, 2, 3. I immediately pick up the Dino B. So that tells me I don't quite remember what was going on here, but I guess I was missing the Dino B. So pick it up right there just from the Vmon. You can see the like I said, the amount of searches in that one play was actually crazy, because it was a digivolve, play the Vmon, trash, draw 2, digivolve into Shadramon, play the Wormmon, search top 3. So like that's a crazy amount of digging. Now Dino B's effect, DNA digivolving, you play the Pyodramon. Pyodramon's effect, you give plus 4k in piercing to something, then that Digimon may attack. And then Dino B, I can give something rush, but then that Digimon has to attack. So I do go into I do swing and was it raid? Yeah, I'm raiding with Dino B. Wormmon suspends the blocker token, so I'm raiding into the medieval gallant, because plus 4k, so 8k plus 4, that's 12, and then plus the XV, that is 14, plus the Vmon, that's 16. So this is so insane here, right? Because this is a Dino Bmon that is 16k with raid piercing from this Pyodramon. Absolutely insane. And you can really see why these DP inheritables are also very important in the deck, especially in a deck like this with Royal Knights. So he is gonna blast, with Crimson mode. He can't delete my Dino B, so because it's 16k, so I'm still swinging into it. He is gonna be able to get the deletion effects off though. So he deletes my Wormmon, opts to delete my Wormmon, and then opts to delete. Like, he can't pop my Dino B, right? Because it's 16k, so he opts to delete my Pyodramon. But would it matter anyway? Because Pyodramon's effect, when either of your Digimon would be deleted, what is it? Your level 5s would be deleted. You can protect the deletion by basically DNA digivolving. So this is broken because it's a walking what is it called, return to the primo basically. So it's insane, and it allows you to have so much aggression, like you saw there, being able to just like swing with your Digimon without care in the world if it dies in security, if it dies into swinging into security. That's like such a pressure that you get, because you get to have that extra swing, or in this case you get to bait out what is it called, gosh, Crimson mode and aces in general. So I prevent the deletion, or the deletion. I go into Dragon mode here. Dragon mode, he has to pick one Digimon and then the rest get deleted. So he is going to. What's interesting here is that he picked one of his Digimon, and then the other one decoyed for his token has decoy, so he was able to decoy for, was it the Gallant the Crimson mode? So really nice there, but ultimately it's not actually going to matter, because I do have these. So I choose to swing into his level 7, because I know that he's not going to be able to blast there. This is not going to be able to blast either. So I go into fighter mode, draw. So Dragon mode's effect is plus 2k, and then you get to digivolve into fighter mode. So that's why I digivolve for 2. Now fighter mode's effect, when digivolving, trash the security, and then you get to delete a Digimon with equal to or less DP. So this guy is big as hell. So 13 plus 2 from Dragon mode, that's 15, 17, 19. So from my 2 inheritable, from my DP inheritable, so 19k. So I'm able to pop the Crimson mode, and then swing piercing 2 checks into the Omni X. Like, oh my gosh, that's so nasty. Which I the insane part here is that I think I actually have game. I just need the right pieces, so I'm just gonna skip a little bit, because I know that I think it takes a second for me to like kind of figure out what's going on here. Yes, so I play the Vmon for 3, go to 0, and then I play the Wormmon for 3. Wormmon picks up the Dino B, trashes the Shadramon. Now this new Vmon, when you play a purple Digimon, the Vmon can digivolve into a Digimon for a reduced cost of 1. So here's an instance where that actually comes up super clutch. So now I'm going to use this effect. I think I'm trying to am I trying to debate which one to use here? It could be that I'm missing a piece. So I think we're trying to decide what to do. Let's see. Okay, so just to skip there, I do digivolve into Shadramon. Now Shadramon's effect, I can digivolve into, was it a red Digimon? One of my other Digimon into a red Digimon. So I digivolve into Shadra for 3. So for 2, and then for 3, yep, go into Shadramon. Shadramon plays Shadramon plays a Wormmon, and the Wormmon's on play plays the lets him digivolve into Shadramon for 1. And then yep, I think I was just digging here. Yeah, I think I was just going for game here and saying screw it. So yeah, and then I guess I got it there. Got the Dino B. Oh, I I didn't even bother swinging. I totally could have swung there. Oh, I guess it didn't matter. I definitely could have swung there, so that's crazy because if he was at 2, I could still end. But I opt to just end of turn, use the end of turn on Shadra to DNA into Dragon Mode. Dragon Mode has Blitz. So I Blitz, swing when attacking, Digivolve into Fighter Mode for 2, go to 9, and then swing, trash security, and then swing for game. So really nasty there, kind of showcasing what I'm saying about the whole like being able to Digivolve from trash. It's such a disgusting play there. My gosh, being able to pretty much keep playing those rookies, which the rookies are really, really good. Searching out the pieces that I need and just keep this loop going. This deck doesn't seem fair. Because at least with like blue-green Imperial, you're like missing pieces, right? You're always missing something, I feel like. I mean, the deck's pretty consistent, don't get me wrong. But it kind of like hits different when you're using trash. Especially when you're playing a deck that utilizes deck and trash very efficiently. So I think he's going first again. I do go into purple rookie in the back and purple mem boost, and I do pass, unfortunately. So couldn't really utilize that memory that he gave me. He put me to what? He put me to 5. A little breaked up, but we'll see if I can get the steam rolling. So now Royal Knights is going to what do you call it? Absorb another Kingdrasil and the Dynasmon. I imagine he's gonna play something like the Purge or Makamon, which lets him draw one, I believe. I'm gonna bring out my rookie and swing. Get some chip damage and then a high pass. So obviously breaking a little bit, but it's all right. So he swings into my my Pyodramon, which is really nice actually. So the fact that he gave me that is really good. I mean, I already had a Pyodramon in trash, right, from the previous effect, or from the previous effect. But that Pyodramon, like I said, is the new Pyodramon, is the one that you want. So I Digivolve into the great OP Wormmon in the back, and then I do the Vmon. I trash a Fighter Mode to draw 2. Looks like I'm starting to get my pieces going now. My trash is starting to accumulate. A little alarming that I have a Fighter Mode in trash already, so hopefully I have another one in hand. Just because I am only running 3 Fighter Modes, so it's kind of like the important part of the deck. But I've felt like I have enough draw power to just consistently see it. What happened? He did Last Guardian, right? Lot going on here. I'm at 0. I imagine he's probably what, gonna play what, maybe another Mecha, or maybe pass. No, he's probably gonna answer my Vmon now that I'm thinking about it. It's not great to have that to have a body on board, so you always gotta answer it if you can. Otherwise, that's a body to Digivolve onto. And yeah, but this is why it's such a problem, is that if you send it to trash, Shadramon can potentially bring it right back out anyway. But he is gonna opt to use the Queen device to delete my Vmon. Excuse me. Okay. So I go into Wormmon. I Digivolve into the Shadramon for 2. I pop the memory boost. And then I just hard drop the XV for 4, which lets me DNA. And now I get the +4 and I get the swing. End of turn, Jogress into the Dragon mode. Dragon mode, it's going to swing, get plus 2k, and then Digivolve into Fighter mode for 2. Trashes 1, and then I check 2, checking a Queen device, or trash a Queen device, and then hitting the another Purge. Excuse me. So really strong here, considering I also have Partition. So not only can he not play Digimon by effect, with Fighter mode's effect, because Fighter mode is when Digivolving, your opponent cannot play Tamers. Your opponent cannot play Tamers or Digimon by effect. But yeah, I have Partition, so even if he handles my board, I'm gonna be able to play out my level 4s and continue on with the pressure. So really, really, really rough state that he's in here. So he's gonna be just playing his last Guardian. What was that for 1? Excuse me. He is going to. He's going to play his the Alphamon or Yukon Ace, which is going to. This was actually the perfect answer. Kill my guy and then Partition, and then he's going to play the Medieval Gallant, suspending basically both of my guys. He's going to pop one, and then he's going to Vortex into the other one. So pretty good answer there. Again, Medieval Gallant is usually really, really scary to deal with, but the thing is, he gave me a lot of memory there. He was kind of forced to do that as well. I mean, I'm at 5, so that's not too much, but the thing is, Medieval Gallant can only activate its effect one time, right? So I play the Vmon and checking my trash for something. Yep, he opts to not delete my VM1. And then I am going to Digivolve into the Shadramon for 3, go to 1. Now Shadra is going to be able to play a Wormmon or Vmon. So now I'm just thinking here, okay, well, I'm trying to think about the process here, because so I am going to go into play the Wormmon on play. I get to Digivolve into the XV, and now the XV is going to allow for Jogressing. So yep, so now I Jogress, play the Dino B, Jogress into the Dino B. And then what happens? Oh, and then I swing, and then Medieval Gallant will suspend the Pyldramon. Now, the thing is, even if he has Blast, it doesn't really matter, right? Because if he blasts into Chaos mode to pop my guy, I'm just going to be able to go into the, basically go into the Dragon mode, which I was showing him that I had there. So, and then swing for the final check. And even if I had Fighter mode, I could do even more checks potentially. But that was not necessary there because he was at 0 security. So, but anyways, that was the match against Royal Knights. Really, really crazy. I think I'm just going to upload this as one match. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This was really, really fun. Really, really fun night play testing. But I'm kind of scared about the format because I feel like everyone's just going to be playing Virus Imperial or trying to tech against it. So it's going to be one of those, I think. But anyways, I am excited for the set. There's a lot of decks that came out that are already looking to be very fun. But I hope you guys liked the video. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.